There's something unnerving about places that seem abandoned. But what if you weren't alone? Under the boardwalk, in the dead of night, someone or something was waiting. What happened next will haunt them forever. Welcome to POWERFLOW, where we dive into real horror stories that will leave you looking over your shoulder. This is the terrifying true tale of what lurked beneath the boardwalk, and why they wish they never went down there. I don't lead a very exciting life, but when people ask me for a scary story, these are the ones I tell. The first happened a few years back. I was living in a beach town. It was off-season, late at night. The boardwalk was deserted. I was running, clearing my head. Suddenly my shoelace came untied. It slipped under the boardwalk. Frustrated, I crouched down. I peered into the darkness beneath the boards. It was then that I saw it. Something moved down there. I reached out, fumbling for my shoelace. Something tugged back. Panic shot through me. I scrambled back, heart pounding. Footsteps, shuffling, dragging footsteps. I ran faster than I ever had before. The sound of those footsteps haunted me for weeks. I couldn't shake the feeling that something was watching me, lurking in the shadows. Even now, I avoid that part of the boardwalk. The memory of that night still sends chills down my spine. What was under there? I may never know, but I won't forget the terror I felt. After that night, I installed a security system, but the nightmares lingered. Every creak in the house made me jump, and I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. My second story took place months later, far from the beach. I was on a cross-country road trip seeking some peace and adventure. I was driving cross-country, stopped at a desolate gas station. The place looked like it hadn't seen a customer in years. The restroom was ancient, grimy. The walls were covered in graffiti, and the air was thick with the smell of neglect. The lock on the stall door was broken. I was trapped. Then I heard it. A voice just outside, whispering. My blood ran cold. The whispers grew louder, more insistent. Minutes stretched into an eternity. The whispering continued. My heart pounded in my chest, and I could feel sweat trickling down my back. I climbed onto the toilet, pushing out a flimsy window panel. The window was small, but it was my only way out. I squeezed through, cutting myself on the broken glass. I didn't look back. I ran into the night, my heart still racing, the whispers echoing in my mind. The memory of that whispering voice still haunts me. It was as if the words were etched into my soul, never to be forgotten. The third story is the most recent, and perhaps the most chilling of all. I was back in that beach town, a place filled with memories both sweet and bitter. Something inexplicable drew me back to the shore, a magnetic pull I couldn't resist. I was walking along the dunes when I smelled it. Smoke. It was faint at first, but unmistakable. I followed the scent to a clearing, my heart pounding with each step. A bonfire blazed, casting flickering shadows that danced eerily in the night. Clothes burned in the flames, photographs curled and blackened. Then I heard it. A sound that sent chills down my spine. A child's laugh, carried on the wind, haunting and ethereal. I spun around, searching for the source of the sound, my heart racing. There was no one there, just the empty beach and the eerie silence. Just the crackling fire and the unsettling feeling that I was not alone. The air was thick with tension. I thought about the missing children reports I'd seen. Was this connected? The thought gnawed at me. I left that night unable to shake the feeling of dread. The beach town, once a place of solace, now felt like a haunting memory. The laughter from the dunes still echoes in my mind. These are the stories I tell when people ask for something scary. They are more than just stories to me. They are unanswered questions, unsettling reminders of the darkness that lurks at the edges of our everyday world. I still run on that boardwalk, but I never go alone, and I always make sure my shoelaces are tied tight. Would you have gone under the boardwalk? or turn back the second you felt something watching? Let me know in the comments, if you dare. And if you love chilling true horror stories, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications, because here at POWERFLOW, the shadows are always hiding something. See you in the next one.